We go to a party.
Are you ready to shift your mindset towards growth and success? In Daily English Conversations for Beginners, we delve into everyday English conversations, speaking practice, and repetition to guide you on your language learning journey. In this episode, we explore the importance of cultivating a growth mindset. How can we achieve greater success by changing our attitudes and reinforcing positive beliefs? Let's discover together how to turn challenges into learning opportunities. Join us and enjoy this exciting journey to enhance your English skills and foster a growth mindset.
And everyone turns to see this beautiful.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Daily English Conversations for Beginners, Fun and Natural Practice. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Mason. We are thrilled to have you with us today. We're also joined by our lovely friends, Emily and June. Hey, guys.
Hi, everyone. So excited to be here.
Hello, listeners. Can't wait to dive into today's topic.
That's right. Today, we are going to explore something very important, the concept of a growth mindset. It's a big idea, but we'll break it down in a way that's easy and fun to understand.
Absolutely. So, what exactly is a growth mindset? Well, it's the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed with time, effort, and dedication. People with a growth mindset believe they can improve and learn new things if they work hard and keep trying.
That sounds interesting, Mason. But how do we know if we have a growth mindset?
Great question, Emily. To figure that out, let's start with some examples. Imagine you're learning English and you find it difficult to pronounce certain words. Someone with a fixed mindset might think, I'm just not good at English and I never will be. But someone with a growth mindset would think, this is tough, but if I practice, I can get better at it.
That's a great example, June. Having a growth mindset can really change how we approach challenges. It makes learning a new language, like English, more enjoyable because we see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles.
Exactly, and to make this more relatable, let's share some personal experiences. Emily, can you think of a time when having a growth mindset helped you?
Sure. I remember when I started learning how to cook. At first, I was terrible. I burnt almost everything, and nothing tasted right. But instead of giving up, I decided to keep trying. I watched cooking shows, read recipes, and practiced a lot. Over time, I got better. Now, I can cook delicious meals for my family. It was all about believing I could improve.
That's an awesome story, Emily. I think many of our listeners can relate to that. It's like learning English initially. It might seem hard, but with persistence, you can become fluent.
So true. Mason, how about you? Do you have any stories about a growth mindset?
Those stories are so inspiring. They show that with a growth mindset, we can achieve things we never thought possible.
Definitely, when I started playing the guitar, I struggled a lot with finger placement and rhythm. I could have easily thought, I'm just not musical, but I chose to practice every day, even if it was just for a few minutes. Gradually, I saw progress, and now I can play quite well. The key was to keep believing that I could improve.
Yes, and it's not just about skills like cooking or playing an instrument. A growth mindset can also help in our daily conversations and interactions. For example, if we make a mistake while speaking English, we shouldn't feel embarrassed or discouraged. Instead, we should see it as a chance to learn and improve.
Absolutely, June. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Each mistake teaches us something new. And when we have a growth mindset, we understand that every effort we make is a step towards becoming better.
That's right. So let's talk about some practical ways to develop a growth mindset. One effective method is to change the way we talk to ourselves. Instead of saying, I can't do this, we can say, I can't do this yet, but I'm learning.
I love that, Mason. Another way is to set small, achievable goals. For example, if you're learning English, you could aim to learn 5 new words each week. Small goals make progress more manageable and less overwhelming.
And don't forget to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements helps keep you motivated. It's like giving yourself a little pat on the back for a job well done.
Celebrating progress is so important. It keeps the journey fun and encouraging. And speaking of fun, let's lighten things up with a quick role play. Imagine we're in a cafe and we'll practice a simple English conversation using our growth mindset. Ready?
Sounds fun. Let's do it. Who wants to start?
I'll start. Let's say I'm trying to order coffee in English for the first time. Here goes. Excuse me, can I have a coffee, please? Oh no, I'm not sure if I said it right.
That was great, Emily, but if you're unsure, just ask for feedback. Did I say that correctly? It's a good way to learn.
And here's how the barista that's me would respond. Yes, you did. Would you like anything else with your coffee?
See, simple and encouraging, and Emily, by asking for feedback, you're showing a growth mindset. You're eager to learn and improve.
Thanks, guys. That was fun and helpful. I'll remember to use that approach more often.
That's the spirit, Emily, and for our listeners, remember that developing a growth mindset is a journey. It takes time, patience, and practice, but with each step, you'll find yourself growing and improving in ways you never imagined.
Who's walking around with me?
Now, we talked about understanding what a growth mindset is. Today, we'll focus on how to practice and apply a growth mindset in daily life, especially when learning English.
That's right, Sophia. We want to make sure our listeners not only understand the concept, but also know how to use it every day. So, let's start with some practical tips.
One of the best ways to practice a growth mindset is to set small, specific goals. For example, if you want to improve your English, set a goal to learn and use 5 new words each week.
Yes, and it helps to keep a journal. Write down the new words you learn, practice using them in sentences, and review them regularly. This way, you can see your progress over time.
That's a fantastic tip, June. Another great idea is to practice speaking English daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. You can talk to yourself, have conversations with friends, or even use language learning apps to find practice partners.
Speaking of practice partners, let's do a quick role play again. This time, imagine we're at a grocery store. I'll be the customer, and Emily, you'll be the store assistant. Ready?
Ready?
Excuse me, can you help me find the bread?
Sure. The bread is in aisle 3. Is there anything else you need?
Yes, I also need some milk. Where can I find it?
The milk is in the dairy section near the back of the store. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a great example of a simple conversation, and remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to keep trying and learning from those mistakes.
Absolutely, June. Another way to practice a growth mindset is through reflective exercises. After you have a conversation or practice session, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What can I improve next time?
Reflecting helps you see your progress and identify areas for improvement. It's like giving yourself feedback to get better.
And don't forget to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Did you have a conversation in English without getting too nervous? Celebrate it. Did you remember a new word you learned? Celebrate that too.
Celebrations keep you motivated and remind you that you're making progress. And here's another practical tip: immerse yourself in the language. Watch English movies, listen to English songs, and read English books or articles.
Immersion helps you get used to the sound and flow of the language. Plus, it's a fun way to learn new vocabulary and phrases.
Speaking of vocabulary, let's focus on a few new words and phrases today. We'll practice using them in sentences. Ready?
Great idea, Emily. Let's start with the word improve. It means to get better at something. Mason, can you use improve in a sentence?
Sure, I want to improve my English speaking skills by practicing every day.
Nice one, Mason. Another word is challenge. It means something difficult but rewarding to do. Emily, can you use challenge in a sentence?
Of course. Learning new vocabulary is a challenge, but it's worth the effort.
Perfect. And the phrase keep trying means to continue making an effort. June, can you use keep trying in a sentence?
Even if I make mistakes, I will keep trying to speak English fluently.
Excellent. These words and phrases are very useful when talking about a growth mindset. Remember, learning a new language is a journey. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort.
And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're unsure about something, ask a friend, teacher, or use online resources. Asking for help shows that you're eager to learn.
Before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap. Practicing a growth mindset in daily life involves setting small goals, reflecting on your progress, celebrating successes, immersing yourself in the language, and not being afraid to ask for help.
And don't forget to practice regularly. Even short, daily practice sessions can make a big difference over time. Keep talking, keep listening, and keep learning.
We hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, every step you take is a step towards improvement. Believe in yourself and your ability to grow.
Thanks for joining us today. We've enjoyed sharing these tips with you and hope you feel inspired to apply a growth mindset to your English learning journey.
Keep practicing, stay positive, and most importantly, have fun with your learning. We believe in you.
Until next time, keep that growth mindset strong and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy learning.
Bye! See you next time.